He was more than just a singer. He was a phenomenon. A force of nature that redefined music, dance, and entertainment for an entire generation. We're talking about the one and only king of pop, Michael Jackson. From a child star in the Jackson 5 to a global solo icon, his journey was a spectacle of blinding highs and devastating lows. But how did one man reach such celestial heights, and what led to the controversies that would later cloud his legacy? Today, we're diving deep into the extraordinary, complex, and ultimately tragic story of Michael Jackson. From the moment a young Michael stepped onto the stage with his brothers, it was clear he was different. That voice, that energy, that undeniable star quality, it was all there. The Jackson 5, under the demanding watch of their father Joe, churned out hit after hit. But it was when Michael broke free and went solo that the world truly saw the artist he was destined to become. His 1979 album, Off the Wall, produced by the legendary Quincy Jones, was a masterpiece of disco and soul. It was a declaration of independence, a taste of the genius that was about to be fully unleashed. And then came Thriller. Released in 1982, it wasn't just an album. It was a cultural reset. Thriller shattered every record imaginable, becoming the best-selling album of all time, a title it still holds today. It gave us Billie Jean, Beat It, and the epic title track, Thriller. The music video for Thriller wasn't just a promo clip. It was a 14-minute cinematic horror film that changed the game forever. It elevated music videos to an art form and broke racial barriers on MTV, which had been hesitant to play black artists. Michael was no longer just a pop star, he was a visionary. He introduced the world to the Moonwalk at the Motown 25 special, a single move so iconic it became his signature. The glove, the jacket, the electrifying stage presence, it was all part of the MJ mystique. The momentum was unstoppable. His 1987 album, Bad, was a worthy successor, spawning a record-breaking 5 #1 singles. The Bad World Tour was a global spectacle, a testament to his status as the biggest entertainer on the planet. He sold out stadiums, mesmerized millions with his intricate choreography, and solidified his title as the King of Pop. His humanitarian efforts were just as grand. Through songs like We Are the World and his Heal the World Foundation, he used his immense platform to advocate for children and global peace. During this era, Michael Jackson could do no wrong. He was a beloved figure, a magical, almost otherworldly artist who seemed to bring joy wherever he went. He was at the absolute pinnacle of his career, a global icon revered by billions. But as we all know, what goes up must often come down, and the shadows were beginning to gather around the King of Pop. The 1990s marked a significant shift in Michael's public persona and career. His physical appearance began to change dramatically. The ever-lightening skin, which he attributed to the pigmentation disorder vitiligo, and the increasing cosmetic surgeries became fodder for tabloids. The media, once his biggest champion, started to turn on him, painting him as an eccentric recluse, dubbing his Neverland Ranch a bizarre fantasy world. He became Wacko Jacka, a cruel nickname that haunted him for years. This was the beginning of the erosion of his public image. The focus shifted from his undeniable talent to his personal life and eccentricities. The world that had built him up seemed poised to tear him down. Then, in 1993, the unthinkable happened. The first allegations of child abuse were made against him. The world was shocked. Could this beloved icon, this man who sang of healing the world and protecting children, be capable of such a thing? The case was settled out of court, and no criminal charges were filed. But the damage was done. The seed of doubt was planted in the public's mind. For many, the magic was gone, replaced by suspicion and confusion. His career continued, and he still produced powerful music like the History album, which directly addressed the accusations and his persecution by the media. But the stain of the allegations remained. He was no longer just the King of Pop. He was a deeply controversial figure. A decade later, in 2003, history seemed to repeat itself, but this time it was far more serious. New allegations arose, leading to a high-profile criminal trial in 2005. The world watched, captivated and horrified, as the details of his private life were laid bare in a courtroom. The trial was a media circus of unprecedented scale. Every aspect of his life, his home, and his relationships was scrutinized and sensationalized. After a grueling, months-long trial, Michael Jackson was acquitted on all counts. He was a free man, but he was not the same. The ordeal had taken a tremendous toll on him, both physically and emotionally. He left the United States, seeking refuge abroad, a wounded and isolated figure. The man who once commanded the world stage now seemed lost, retreating from the spotlight that had defined his entire existence. In 2009, a glimmer of hope appeared on the horizon. Michael announced his grand return, a series of 50 comeback concerts in London titled "This Is It." It was meant to be his final curtain call, a chance to reclaim his throne and show the world that the magic was still there. Tickets sold out in minutes. The world was ready to welcome him back. Rehearsal footage showed a man who, despite his age and the turmoil he had endured, could still move, still sing, still command a stage like no one else. The king was back, but the comeback would never happen. On June 25, 2009, just weeks before the first show, the world was stunned by the news. Michael Jackson was dead. He had died from an overdose of prescription drugs administered by his personal physician. The king of pop was gone at the age of 50. So, what is the legacy of Michael Jackson? It's a complicated tapestry woven with threads of pure genius and deep tragedy. On one hand, you have the artist, the innovator who shattered racial barriers, transformed music videos into art, and created a soundtrack for a generation. His influence is everywhere, in the dance moves of today's pop stars, in the production techniques of modern music, and in the hearts of billions who grew up with his songs. His albums Thriller and Bad are permanent fixtures in the pantheon of popular music. He was, without question, one of the greatest entertainers who ever lived. On the other hand, you have the man, a figure shrouded in controversy and sadness. The allegations, despite his acquittal, have left an indelible mark on his story, forcing us to confront difficult questions about separating the art from the artist. His personal struggles, his changing appearance, and his isolated life paint a portrait of a man who was perhaps a victim of his own unprecedented fame, a fame he had known since he was a small child. He remains one of the most polarizing figures in modern history. But one thing is undeniable: the world will never see another Michael Jackson. His music and his artistry will continue to inspire, fascinate, and move people for generations to come. He was a true original, a flawed but brilliant star whose light, for a time, shone brighter than any other. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Michael Jackson. If you found this story compelling, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the lives of cultural icons. Let us know in the comments what Michael Jackson's music means to you. We'll see you in the next one.